the purpose of the man that she's with, and it's for the community, then you see more women out there in the community doing things in the community. But without no man in the home to push the agenda of the community, her sole inclination is to survive. It's hypergamy. It's to survive at the best way possible for me, and if she has kids, for me and my kids.
Now, I gotta ask you, is this creating an imbalance as far as the way we deal with each other? Meaning, like super aggression on the female side,
Yes.
and causing, you know what I mean?
Because
Because
unlike every other ethnic group, the American black woman doesn't get wealth and use it to help the whole community, meaning man, women, and child. She gets her wealth and she focuses on just her situation and what she has to do. When a black man gets wealth or attains some type of political status, he thinks about man, women, and children.
Now, what would you say to those sisters who say the brother man ain't been thinking about his family in a long time and is out here abandoning these families and creating this very situation?
I would say,
in the first place, what would you say to
I would say, show me a successful man in political office, or in a black successful man in any political arena or any political office, or that's hold any form of power. Show me the way they're leaving their kids. What you're talking about is the people in the lower economic of society, in the dealing in the black community, that don't have the resources in order to take care of the kids. And now the mothers who are given mobility, or are given welfare, they feel like the black women feel like they're above those men and believe that they're in a different situation because they help them economically, instead of them using those economic and those resources to help build the whole of the community with those resources. She X's the black man out. Now he's out there fending for himself. He wants to get back in the home, but because he can't make enough money to deal with certain things, it's hard for him to get back in the home, because she solely bases everything on money, because that's all she's been taught from generation to generation to generation. The morality is taken out, the welfare is put in. Now, or you got to survive the best way you could. This is all about survival, and if he ain't helping you survive, then what is it? What need is he there for? What is he doing? He's trying to survive in a society that's working against him. He goes out there trying to make it, and instead of people having patience for him, they're watching what they're watching on TV, and they believe in instant gratification.
So
and they say instant gratification,
like Love and Hip Hop,
right? That pushes the narrative of instant gratification.
Watching you burn,
Hold on.
watching you burn.
And when the women don't get that instant gratification that they see on TV, they push the men out, believing that they can get it on their own, not seeing that we're both in the same boat. We're both in the same situation. We're both, and if that same man was to be given the financial backing that the women get, they get the housing, they get the food stamps, they get the welfare, he would take care of man, woman, and child.
Now let me ask you something. Does it bother you that in most cases, some of this very same programming that we're talking about that reflects the black community so often, like these BET shows and all these type of comedy he shows, does it bother you that most of these writers are not even black and brown?
Look, the Woman King. The Woman King. 4 white writers who wrote The Woman King. Well, one was biracial. One was like black and white, but she was leaning more towards the white side because she was dealing with. Why would the woman?
Painted that story.
Why is it that our pen is not the predominant voice in telling our story?
Because white survivalists, they white black people don't accept. Like I said, they don't believe in black people no more. So when our stories is told by us, it's not accepted no more. When our stories are told by other ethnic groups, it's more accepted for me, I don't understand the mindset. It's a slave a slave's mentality. But for you to not accept the truth from the people that look like you and want the truth and want the stories to be told from people that look like you and understand you is beyond me. I would never want to do a movie about black men with 4 white writers. You got to be kidding me. That's
right.
about black men. That and we got 4 white writers. What do 4 white men know about the black man's experience? How could 4 white female writers write something called The Woman King and black women accept it wholeheartedly and take it in and say, all right, not all black women, but a lot of black women take it and say, it should be, first of all, it should be an insult to all black women to call her a man.
Now,
a king is reserved for the role of a man.
Now,
it's not never.
Now, I wanted to ask you something. Originally, I heard through the grapevine rumor in your window states that they offered the road to I don't know how to pronounce this lady's name. You know, the African joint.
from Wakanda.
And she turned it down.
For
She
black
had moral problems with the script and the way they was coming with it. And Sister Viola Davis, who's from this side of the pond, see how they play us against each other.
Of course.
She agreed to do the role I believe, it's Walt Disney. Is this a Walt Disney film? So this is an ABC parent company situation. Do you think this is a concerted effort again to keep us divided? Because you see, there's a flip side. Now, let me finish this point. The Judas and the Black Messiah movie. They had the African brother play the part of the brother man from this side, and there was a lot of pushback on that story because they felt it was incomplete and a misrepresentation to a certain point. And now you see it's the same thing. They'll get us to play the African role, the African to play the black role, and there's misinterpretations along the way. We end up standing on the other side of each other saying, how could you represent this? This is disrespectful to our craft or our people. How could you represent this? This is like, you know what I mean? Like, but these scripts, like, who's the one behind all the casting and like making this?
But there's a push to masculine women, to make women more masculine. There's a real push to make there's a push to make women more masculine for 2 reasons. One, if they believe they're more masculine, they won't have men in the house because they believe they're the dominant, supposed to be the dominant feature person in the house. 2 is to make black women look more masculine, so that when they start killing them, when they start taking black women,
the black women fighting them.
Hold up, don't you notice that the black women have become more aggressive? Have you not seen the video of the black woman that ran over the man and killed the other man?
Oh, outside the store.
Yes.
Outside, the old time.
Have you not seen at least 3 stories of black women killing their children?
I seen the
Coney Island one. There was another one.
The race on that situation.
There was another one where the sister killed her kids because the black man gained custody of the kids. So black women are becoming more bolder, more masculine, more, and a lot. It's driving a lot of them insane because it's not their role, but they're pushing this narrative to make black women more masculine. So when they start killing them, when they start cuffing them, when they start, did you see when the black woman
punched that lady in the face?
Not only that one. The one when they were in the parking lot and the man and the woman was in the parking lot and the police came up on her and he told them, listen, I'll give you a ticket.
Down in Georgia.
Right, I give you a ticket and I'll let you go.